Everyone, it's me, Megz. Long time no hair see, but we're seeing this hair today because this is what's been underneath those wigs as I've been recovering on this current hair journey. I suffer from anemia, y'all. Found that out a couple years ago. So we are here recovering, and I'm showing you guys exactly how I detangle my hair on this recovery journey, which is also very similar to how I've always detangled my hair, but I'm extra more gentle on this personal recovery journey, and I'm here to share with you guys what I've been doing because I'm feeling a lot better and my hair is doing better. So we're here to share. So I do have a weekly shampoo regimen. I shampoo my hair with shampoo once a week, and I make sure when I shampoo all the hair is going back in one direction, and that's really important. When you rinse the shampoo and conditioner out, everything is going back in one direction, especially now that I am actually retaining length now. Woohoo, right? So fresh out the shower, I like to dry my hair like this, right? My hair is actually pinned up and I just pat it dry. I don't rough up my hair. I don't, ball it up and do that rough motion. I keep everything really kind of like stationed in one area to prepare myself to air dry my hair. I've always air dried my hair when I've been relaxed and natural, and this works the best for me. And I actually returned back to using the Cantu leave-in conditioning repair cream. This always gets me right back to where I need to be because it is a repair cream because I need that extra strength right now, right? So I kind of take like a dime size first, right, before I start anything, and I just apply this all over my hair while it air dries. So I'm not putting my hands in my hair too much. I'm just really sitting around the house letting it literally air dry, going all back in one motion after applying this leave-in conditioner like this, y'all. So right here in this video, in these clips, I'm about 10 weeks post relaxer, and so I wanted to do this video with that new growth showing because that's very important too when it comes to air drying and detangling your hair, especially on a hair journey. And me being anemic, I am going to do more videos about anemia, hair loss, which I experienced. So this right here, what you guys see now, is a big improvement. So when it comes to that, my hair is very fragile right now, so I always make sure I detangle my hair in sections. So my hair is air dried enough to where I can manipulate and maneuver throughout it. So being that I have fine, low density hair, doing my detangling and leave-in conditioning in sections really allows me to address those problem areas and also address that new growth, because with that new growth in the previous relaxed hair, you have a line of demarcation. You want to tend to that as well, okay? And those ends, because that's the oldest part of the hair, and for myself, it's the weakest part of my hair as well. So being that I'm trying to retain length, I really make sure that I pay attention to those ends and applying some leave-in conditioner there and detangling from the bottom up in smaller sections. This works much better for myself, being that I have fine, low density hair, because that means it has more ability to break off. Okay, because I don't have thick, hair like some other people. I have fine, low density hair, and that's how my hair has always been. So with this method, detangling in small sections, I don't have a lot of shedding. And with that, I think that is, because I've been on Geritol, which is a supplement, and my shedding due to anemia has gone down a lot. I barely have any shedding now. Of course, shedding is indeed normal, y'all, but when it comes to too much shedding, that's when you should be a bit concerned. So yes, I'm going back in another section, applied the leave-in conditioner within each section, and detangle from the bottom up. I never detangle my hair without product in it. And right now my hair is about 80% dry, but being that I put the leave-in conditioner on top, it has water in it, as I think it's the first ingredient in this product, so it kind of makes your hair a little bit wet. So I will say that works really well for myself, being that when I air dry, I put the leave-in conditioner in and it gets a little more wet. So that's why I kind of wait till it's a little more dry to put this on. So this allows me to detangle with ease with the product in my hair and my hair being a little more dry. So when it comes to relaxed hair and fine hair being relaxed, you don't want to comb through your hair when it's crazy wet, okay? especially when it comes to daily styling and things like that after you shampoo your hair and deep condition. So doing this in sections for myself has allowed me to start to retain length, okay, this year, because last year I wasn't retaining much length. I was just really trying to get my hair back in survival mode because, girl, it was a lot going on. And I'm going to do more videos about my anemia, hair loss, and hair damage due to anemia because, girl, it's very complex, okay? So, yes, with that being said, I've really been babying my hair and, stretching my relaxers to at least 10 to 12 weeks and making sure when I do have a lot of new growth, I apply product to that new growth as well, okay? Because that is very important because you don't want that hair to pop at the root, being that you're relaxed too, and also being that my hair is already a little bit fragile, but also it's getting stronger too, okay? My hair health last year was nowhere near this. And also another tip, when I do section my hair off in sections, sometimes I don't go straight in with the comb, the detangling comb. I use my fingers to kind of loosen the hair in the section just to rid myself of any potential like tangles at the root. I typically get a lot of tangling at the root area sometimes when I have a lot of new growth. So I just really take my time with this process, and the smaller the sections, the better for me, and the quicker that I'm able to detangle my hair with minimal breakage and shedding. Now, shedding is indeed normal, y'all. Okay, you're supposed to, or could, should I say, shed up to 100 hairs a day. But me, I haven't had much shedding since I got my anemia under control with the Geritol supplement because I was very low iron, y'all. And when you're deficient in many vitamins, your hair will reflect that as well. So there's tons of information that I'm going to be sharing with you guys about this current journey of being anemic, iron deficient, and deficient in many other vitamins and nutrients. And I changed my diet too. So this is why my hair is starting to really bounce back right now. So I felt confident to start hair care content here again, you guys, because I've gained and learned enough information on how to recover my hair with the actual results, because I know I'm not the only one who have suffered a major setback due to health related things like anemia, and I don't really see that talked about a lot here on YouTube when it comes to hair care. So I'll be here to do that for y'all, okay? So I'm really pleased and happy with how well my hair is bouncing back with these practices of just really being gentle with my hair and taking my time and sectioning off and working in smaller sections when the hair is air dried from your shampoo wash day or your co-wash day, right? So it's definitely been a journey, and I'm starting to see density results in my hair not breaking off. Okay, because that was the challenge last year. How to stop this hair from breaking off, and I finally figured it out, okay? So my hair is strong enough to even do this. Okay, that's how bad it was, y'all. So again, in the front area was my problem area, and I'm just going through this side section because this was the most thin area of my hair that had the most problems. And I just really gently first kind of like finger loosen the section up, then apply some leave-in conditioner, really focusing in on these roots because I have new growth here and I want to make sure my new growth stays moisturized and nourished in health, because when I go to retouch it, I want to make sure that remains nice and strong, right? So then I proceed to go down the section and really focus on the ends as well. I've been giving myself mini trims, probably like every other month myself, taking a lot off. So now I'm starting to see the results from that with my hair getting a little bit fuller towards the ends. It still has a lot of work to be done, of course, but I didn't want to cut off all of my hair to the point where I didn't have any type of retained length. So I'm actually starting to see that. And so with that being said, my hair is no longer breaking or shedding excessively. I can, start to grow my hair out. And so that's where we are now, y'all. So again, I'm doing this in sections. I'm starting at the very bottom and working my way up to the top because that avoids a lot of unnecessary breakage, and for myself, shedding too. I don't want to really be rough with my hair, especially when it comes to the front, because that's the weakest part of my hair. And I'm just really happy with how well my hair is starting to retain its length, because I didn't want to start to retain length until my hair started to look a little bit fuller and a little more healthier, because it just doesn't make sense for myself to have unhealthy long hair. Because I know a couple of comments last year was like, oh, we're not seeing any length being retained, your hair looks exactly the same. It's because I was cutting it a lot. I was getting rid of a lot of damage. So I'm finally at a place where some of that damage is gone. I do have a little bit remaining, and that's just going to take some time and patience and extra tender loving care. But I'm really satisfied as far as how my hair looks in its air dried state, which allows me to know that I'm doing something right, because I know previously when my hair wasn't doing as well, the texture of my air dried hair was a little weird. It was very wiry. And so my hair feels really soft. It has a lot of movement now, and that lets me know that my hair is going in the right direction. And I am starting to see that density return. So I do believe air drying has been the key for me, because being that my hair is in this fragile state, I don't want to put any like extra heat or tension and manipulation to my hair. I typically just let my hair air dry like this when I shampoo and condition my hair, and on cold wash days I'm always air drying. And if I do choose to flat iron my hair with a blow dry, you know, that may be once a month, even if I choose to, but I haven't really done too much heat styling with my actual real hair. But I've definitely been getting my protective styling on, like you guys been seeing here with so many of the wig videos, because I actually am using that to recover my hair. So yes, this is very, very good for me as far as, you know, results. And in comparison to how my hair looked last year, this has definitely been an improvement for me. So yeah, y'all, if you do have any questions, let me know. And then after this air dry process, I would just proceed to moisturize and seal my hair and put it in some sort of loose style. But as you can see, this is my hair in the state of just air dried with leave-in conditioner, and this is how it looks after I moisturize and seal it. So yeah, it's very, very juicy, very, very moisturized, and it's been working because my hair is a bit longer than it was last year. So yes, girl, I'm retaining length right now, and the next thing to do is to start retaining that density back. So I'll definitely be sharing what I've been doing that has actually worked through trial and error and recovery and results, right? So it's been a long journey, slow but steady, but I have gained so much information on how to tackle this anemia and recovery of my hair. Okay, so as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And let me know if you have any questions, and I will definitely answer those down in the comment section below. And as always, thank you, and I'll see you later.